I've watched a couple of tutorials about flickering lights, but none of them satisfy me. So I've made a new class which is working like this. So we have a component with different sound effect, and the light is flickering in synchronously is flickering by following the sound. So I stored the sound pitch, the RMS, and I changed the light and also the color emission of the light. So on this way the light and the sound are perfectly synchronized, and also I can invert the light. So this is a very thrilling system to have a thrilling light. How it works is quite simple, and I've also made a copy on Pastebin, so you can grab the code from here. And so basically we have the audio clip array, obviously the source light, and we can set the intensity at the minimum volume and at the maximum volume. We have, as you saw, we have an inverted, so we can switch from default on light to default off light. The intensity, this one regulates how much the sound get readed. So even a smaller change on the pitch will change the light. And then we have some parameters to set how much often the sound will have to be played. And here we have the renderer of the light, which is here, and the color of the light. So basically here is the code. At the start we set up the light source, and so we get the component, and if the component isn't present, we add a new one, and we set the light by default, but I guess this is useless. And then we set the audio source. Also in this case, if you forget to add an audio source, it will be set by default. And then we set the emission material. So to avoid to change all the lights that you can have around your scene, I create a new material and I assign it to the object that you set here, so the renderer. So we will create a new material in runtime, assign it. We enable the emission, and then we store the default color that the material have. Then we start to play the interesting part. So we play the audio, and then we play with light and materials. So we update the light and the audio. We play at random an audio clip based on the array that we have here. So here is the method that get one clip at random. We set also the random range from min and max here, and then we play with the light. So we store the target intensity, and then we store the target intensity, the actual intensity of the light. And this RMS, which is this one, is an array with 265 yep, 265 sample, so the audio clip gets splitted in 256 sample, and so we get the master loud and silent part of this, and we use it to set the intensity of the light, current intensity. So we get the audio clip basically, and with this value stored here we set both the intensity and the emission, and if the value is true will be set to one side or the other. Anyway, it's working as you saw. I hope you like it. See ya next time.